Welcome to Mirka's Speaker Card channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today's reading is about what you can expect by the end of 2021, what spirit guides want to tell you or what they suggest to you, or what things are going on in your life, and so on and so on. So please pick one of those 4 cards for your reading, and you will see your reading on timestamp just below the video. Thank you. Welcome everybody who has chosen pile number 1 for the reading about what they may expect by end of 2021. So your pile has chosen this pink card. I know it says here new job or career, but I can feel that you will get to some point when you will get some rewards for your long-term work, for your hard work, for something you was working towards for quite a while. So it's not just a job maybe where you will be more evaluated for what you have done, but generally for whole your life, how good you're doing, how hardworking you are, how in a way stubborn you are. I can feel that really this achievement that you will get by end of year will be something that is connected to really something that hard work, lots of planning, and lots of doing. This is something, you belong to people that are not just hardworking, but people that are stubborn in a way, keep on continuing doing what they maybe enjoy, maybe not, but you keep on going no matter what, and you will see some results by end of year for sure. I can see that in a way you are a bit of a leader. You how do I say, sell yourself a bit short because you can do more things than what you're giving yourself credit for. I can feel that really you have leadership qualities, but you don't take up on them. Or in some way you belittle yourself, you think you're not as good as others, or something in that direction. I can see really that you are much stronger than you think or than you can see, and really by end of year you should be really pulling more of your abilities and acknowledging them, because you will see what you are capable of, and you should be really not making them like all those abilities, oh this is normal and everybody would do this. You should really acknowledge that this is not something regular or usual, that you really have some abilities that not many people have, and you should be proud of yourself more. I can see also that people would like to follow you in some way and take your lead, but you don't feel like either strong enough to do it or good enough to do it. There's some limitation within yourself that you placing on yourself, and you stay a bit in the background, and you shouldn't be, because just like I said, you have some leadership qualities. People want to follow you, they know how good you are, but I would say that you are the only person who can't see that. So you really need to a bit reflect on yourself by end of year, how many things you are capable of and how good you are, and that your abilities are not something regular or normal. This is out of normality, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying your abilities are something special, and you should really see yourself as a special person, not like somebody who's like anybody else. And I don't want to say like you should be like too prideful of yourself or something in that way. You should be just seeing yourself in clear picture for what you are, not just trying to diminish whatever you do, and this is normal, and anybody should do it, and so on. You are really something more than that, far more than that. And like I said, in the future, for sure, you will aspire to be a leader of some sort, or somebody, who people will follow. I can see also that in your nearest and dearest people, there is maybe somebody who's been using you as well, and using as well that you don't see yourself as you should in your clear picture. You see yourself as somebody who is less than they are, and somebody might be using it against you. For example, sorry, I have a banging on the door. Sorry for that, it was a post coming here. So I can see that somebody in your nearest environment is either using you, and also I can feel that somebody is really talking behind your back and trying to spread some rumors that are not true to make you look worse than you are, or something in that area. So you should really watch who you are friends with, because there are some people that they are a bit two-faced and they don't show what they really think about you. They might be very nice to you, or even super nice to you, and telling you how good you are and great you are, but behind your back they just talking exact opposite, or trying to make you look really bad in front of everybody else. I don't see the reasons why that person is doing it, but there is somebody who you should be aware of, and you should be really not giving this person too many informations about you, maybe not even saying your plans, what you're doing, and so on. I would feel that this person is a bit of jealous of your abilities and capabilities, and trying to make you look worse than you are, just that they will keep you a bit in some lower position than you are. So this could be even your colleagues or co-workers that are talking behind your back, not very good, rumors about you are running around. So you really should be watching out for some people like that. They might look like they mean the best for you, but they not. I would say you can recognize that person by being too nice, overly nice to you, to the point when you're thinking, how could they be like so nice to me? And it's just something doesn't feel right about that person. That's how you'd recognize them. There's somebody who is not wishing you the best, or they want to use you in some way. Just really watch out for that person. Just like I said, you have such a leadership qualities, some sort of pureness in you, and this person just doesn't like it and hates it in a way. I'd say there's some sort of hateful thinking going on. So I would say if you keep on doing whatever you're doing your best. That's the good way how you live your life. Nobody can say anything, and this person won't be able to, even though they're talking badly about you or spreading some bad rumors, they won't be able to twist your fate or whatever you are not entitled to. It's just their problem, not yours. So by the end of the year as well, what I can see here, just like I said at the beginning, you get some sort of recognition for your work or something like that, and it may feel a bit too much for you, or you might think like, I don't deserve it all, or this is a bit too much and I shouldn't be accepting this offer or this sort of money or this sort of recognition. But really think that you can't be just throwing away all that hard work you did, and you can't be thinking like this. This is recognition for something you have done. You have worked for quite a while and so hard and really like continuously. You shouldn't be like really making it less than what it is, and really accept this acknowledgement or this raising money or some sort of recognition. Accept it as it is, because you're really that good as you are, and you can't be just throwing it away. It's just throwing away of all that you've done. You need to really accept it, in a way. So by end of year there will be some sort of recognition, raising money, or something. I can even hear fame. Something will come up your way, but I'm saying, is this well deserved for your hard work? My next card is telling me, really you should value yourself more, because I can feel there's something missing within you, like you don't like yourself as much, or you have some negative self-talk or something in that area. So you should really start being more nicer to you. Try to learn how to turn all that negative self-talk into some positive one. Try to be nicer to you. Or when you by any chance do something wrong, don't be nasty to yourself. Oh, I should have done this better, or I'm not that good. You can see this is so me. Just really stop doing all these bad things to yourself, because you really should be more positive, yeah. Because in a way, when you're talking like this about yourself, other people will just catch up on it, and they will try to make you feel even worse than you feel, because they just can see your greatness and they just can't, I'm not saying handle it, they just happy for every possibility or opportunity how to make you feel bad about yourself, because they know how good you are. So stop doing all this negative thinking or self-talking, and just really acknowledge yourself for yourself. Be nice to yourself and be more, loving to yourself, yeah. Just really acknowledge everything good you do, even look back for all those things you have done in your life, and acknowledge how many things you're capable of, how good person you are, and how great abilities you have, because you're such a sweet person, I can tell. I can also tell that, or see here, that you are some person who is really deeply into spirituality, or some sort of religion, or you have very deep beliefs within yourself, and you want to do just good for everybody else but you. You would help to anybody. You would even help stray cats to get to their homes, or find them some shelter or whatever, but you don't think that much for yourself. You don't help yourself much. You would really help everybody else but you. So I can really tell again, there's some sort of disbalance in your life, that you would wish everything and anything to people around you, but you absolutely neglecting yourself in a way, So you should be really thinking more that you deserve more than you think or than you acknowledge. There's some sort of change by the end of the year, and you can see this is angel of blessing. You will get really not just acknowledgement, but you should be accepting it, because this is in a way a gift from heaven, and for all your hard work. And you should, again, I have to say, you shouldn't take it lightly, or take it like, ooh, it can happen to anybody and that's all right, and so on, and I don't have to listen to all this praise and blah blah blah. You just really should acknowledge that this is in a way some sort of acknowledgement from heaven how good you are, or from your spirit guides, or whatever you believe in. This is some sort of thing that you really deserve. As you may see, again, I can see here a picture of somebody who's standing up there, a hierophant, and two angels. You are the sort of person here, but you don't see it. Everybody's looking up to you, because you have quite a lot to say to everybody else, because you are quite knowledgeable person. You have lots of experience. You know how to do how to turn things for better than what they are. That's why people are keep on looking up to you. You just don't see it. You I don't know, maybe this guy here on the picture, he's got these angel wings, but you don't see it. You're just looking at that cup and thinking about different things, but you don't see yourself in all your true beauty. So again, I have to say that, and there you see as well another guy with angel wings. That's you. You don't have to be guy. It's even guy or woman. But you can see he's not looking, what is he like? He's just giving all these gifts or whatever to everybody else. So I have to say, really, you person who doesn't think of themselves, or doesn't give themselves too much. And again, whatever will happen by end of year, this will be just proof of your good nature, hard work, sweetheart, and the behavior what you have shown in past years. So just really accept it. It's a joy And next picture is, the sun, angel of happiness. Yes, it's a joy, see you or be near you. So whatever will happen, really you should accept all these praises, all those gifts, all that money or whatever will come to you. And again, I hear fame. So whatever will come to your way, accept it as it is. It's well deserved, it's yours, it's no one else's. It's for you to keep and not to give everybody else. Just understand that you are this beautiful being that everybody is looking up to, and that you can help so many people if you value yourself even more and try to become more that leading person, because you have as well, just like I said, you have in nature, you wouldn't hurt anybody. So leaders with these qualities are the best ones. You know that there's lots of people who wants to lead everybody else just to gain some money or gain some power or something over anybody else. But you wouldn't do this. You would just do the best for everybody else. So you would be really the best leader there is, the best possibility of it. I'll have a look what affirmations are spirit guides giving you for next for end of year, or what you should do by end of year. Today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a new friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So, I can see from this affirmation card for you, for rest of the 2021, that you should really enjoy more life and try to be around people who are really meaning the best for you. I can see really sort of really enjoying your life and enjoying for what you are. They really, I think you are thinking as well too deeply about life and everything around you. Take your life a bit more lightly, enjoy it, have some fun, because I can feel that you did not have fun for quite a while, and this is what the spirit guides are suggesting you as well. Have some fun this next few months at least. Try to be more light, in your thoughts and in your actions. And I have one last card as well that will give me suggestions from spirit guides for generally for your life in general. I can tell here that really, I can see here from this source card that you are a person who is, again, I have to say, either deeply religious, spiritual, or that you believe maybe in karma or good deeds, that you really wouldn't have anything. You just acting in the best of possible ways for everybody, towards everyone and everybody. So you're such a really strong light to people around you, and you shouldn't diminish it by again, negative self-talk or thinking that you're not good enough or that other people are better and so on. Try to really finally take that lead that you are, and be that source of light, happiness. I can hear treasure. You're such a treasure, really. Sort of happiness and light for everybody around you. So I can really say from this card that really you're meant to be somebody who will help everybody else around you, lots of people, but again, you need to keep that source of light strong, and you need to take care of yourself more than you do at the moment. This will be really something very important for you in the future. So thank you very much for watching this reading, and thank you for seeing it till the end, and hopefully we'll see you sometimes next time in the future. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 2 or pile number 2 with bear picture on a card. So this is your reading for the rest of 2021 and what information you get from your spirit guides and spirit helpers. So I can see from this card here that you are sort of person that is quite going, how to say it, you can be quite rough. When you want something, you really go hard after it, and it may even hurt somebody around you, and you just go there anyway and do it anyway. So it's telling me that you are quite, that you might have some people around you that are fearful of you, or they might think they can't be telling you everything because you might be even jumpy person, you know. Somebody tells you something well meant and you will just jump on them and tell them, oh, don't tell me this, I know this, and oh, you don't like me, that's why you're talking like that. You just don't as well take anyone else's opinions or good, even well meant suggestions for you. So it's telling me that really your opinion matters most, and you quite often are how do I say it, rejecting help from everybody else, even though it's well meant, and you quite using whatever you want or how you want to do it just to achieve what you need or what you think you need. So just like I said, maybe some people might think you might be a bit too harsh, you know, in your behavior. So I can tell that you really have either some people who are scared of you or a bit fearful of you, or they are a bit, you know, distant from you because they worried, you know, if they will be too big friends with you, it might turn against them, because there's something in your behavior that it's not putting them off, but makes them fearful what may happen. So you should really think how you act towards everybody else or towards the world, because there's something within you that might be repelling people from you in a way. You can see that this bear has such a teeth, you know, everybody's scared of it, you know. So there's something within you that may scare people off, and they can see it, and you don't think it's that terrible, but they can see it, and you should have a look what part of your behavior or life is scaring of people, or why they not as open to as you would expect them to be, because there's something maybe too pushy in your behavior, or something maybe they think, oh, this person always does things for their own you know, profit or whatever. So if they too nice to me, it means they want something from me, or something in that direction, yeah. So by end of 2021, I would say that you might lose either some friend or friends, I can hear, or some opportunity will miss you, or you won't do as well as you would think because of your, how would I say, bit pushy nature. And I'm sorry, I keep talking about this. I don't like to speak negatively about anyone. In a way, I would say you've been pretty successful in your life. Your life's been quite, you achieved quite a lot of things with your, you know, stubbornness and your, the way how you acting, or you're capable of reaching what you want or getting where you need. So you're really like a very successful person in some ways. But I can tell that really it's like you trying to get somewhere more and more, but you don't see that it can cause a bit of chaos or some bit of problems with your family, friends, co-workers, something in that way, because you are just too, I would say, a bit rough on surface, you know, for them. There's something going on in this way. I can tell by end of year there will be some, again I have to say, some opportunity that you will want or will come to you, but you will miss it by a bit because you just need a bit different approach to how you dealing with things. You need to bit slow down or be a bit more, how to say it, you need to really be showing more empathy to people around you, or feel a bit more, try to feel a bit more what they expect from you. Don't always be so pushy that you overlook what they say in you or what they trying to tell you. I just really can see that stubborn head that is doing things their own way, and they just don't want to listen to anyone else's suggestions because they think, or the bear thinks, that they know everything best. Or even if that idea is good, they just think, oh, I'll find some better one because this might be good, but yeah, I'll find something better. Something, on sort of proudness level, you'll be too proud to do something, and that's why you will miss this opportunity or something. There will be some sort of, not loss, but something you could have gained, but you won't. Or you won't gain it in a way that you expected, or in such a it won't be as good or as big as you would want. So, and because you want only the best and only the biggest, or some sort of things like that, even though it will be quite good gain, you won't see it as a good gain. You will see it like your loss. So even though you will gain still something from that situation, you will feel like somebody who just lost something or should have gotten a bit more, and so on. Which is telling me that you're really pushing hard to get the best out of your life, or best out of every opportunity around you. But it's sometimes really, how would I describe it? It's sometimes too much for what is needed, because you can't get always something by being pressuring everybody else around you, or get something by just ignoring what people are telling you or what they need from you, or doing things your way without taking in account that there might be some better way out to do things, but because it's not your way, you won't do it. Your stubbornness is in a way a bit stopping you from gaining even more than you can, or than you think you can. So I would say that there is need of some ability to listen to people and try to take their opinions into account, and try to think about them if they're not giving you some suggestion that might help you, or if there's not at least a bit of it that would be good for you. Because not everybody thinks or wants you to, be, having something worse or bad. People are telling you things often, to help you or whatever, or become somebody who is good in your eyes, So not every suggestion and help that you will receive is meant like, something against you. Again, this card here just showing me that really you want to have a control of your life, and therefore you don't listen to anybody else, any suggestions, any help. You just have that focused view, or maybe I would say a bit limited view, because you look just this direction, this bit here in between. You can see my hands. It's like 20-30% of what you can see, or you would be able to see. And if you was listening to people, you would be you would have far more wider, focus and abilities, for gaining things that you want in your life. Just because you want to be too in control of everything, in a way, you're missing so much opportunities around you, because you're in that limited focus on something, and you don't listen to anything else, and it really robs you of so many things in your life, including friendships that would be great for you. So you really need to think not about that money here, but what is behind, this angel. You need to think that there are bigger things in your life, that you are not the most clever person, or you know everything best, and so on. You need to sometimes leave things a bit to, how would I say it, like an accident happen, or leave it to something higher to you. You don't always want to control the results, because sometimes you might get better results by not controlling the situation, or leaving people some leeway to do some help for you or do something good for you. So if you're controlling things too much, you just get only what you want, but you miss yourself, or missing so many opportunities, and you are robbing yourself, and I have to say robbing yourself of something better or bigger or something really nice in your life by this behavior. I can see that spirit guides or angels are suggesting here that really you should step back and try to think about some of your biggest failures in life. Why did they happen? What was behind all this? Because you can learn from these situations that there was something on your part, and I'm not saying you're always the worst one from them all, but there was something on your part that you could have stopped and you did not do it. Just because of your stubbornness or your focus on controlling things, that they have to be this way or not that way, or that you didn't listen to someone's advice. Because this should show you where might be a bit weaker, weaker points of your behavior or thinking. You should really stop as well to feel that you don't have to always control things around you, and leave the things be and do whatever, people, whatever they want around you, to see how it will turn. Because it's not always the worst option that you leave somebody else decide for you or do things for you. You might be quite pleasantly surprised that if you will stop controlling things, that things will turn for better than you'd expect, or people will behave suddenly better towards you, more friendly and so on. So my spirit guides are telling me that really you should stop to get some light into your experiences and information how to continue next, because now is the best time how to reevaluate the way how you behaving, how you acting, how you thinking, what you really want from life, and that you should allow a bit of fate or whatever you want to call it work for your benefit. And that you don't have to always be the one who is always controlling everything and is in the reign of things. You can sometimes leave things be and they will turn for better than you expect. You need to understand that there's such a rule that you really can't be pushing too much your luck, or you will get nothing. You need to understand that sometimes your luck comes for no reason, or if you just allow it to go, come to you. So next card is also telling me there is inside of you some quite deep fear, or some sort of, how would I say it? You feel that you're not good enough, or something in that sort of, some deep fear that you're not good enough, or you're not loved enough, or people won't love you anyway, or not enough. That you are always alone in everything. You just may feel like people don't see you for how good you are, or how much is within you, how much treasures are within you, how much love you can give, and you just feel that people don't see it and they are behaving too cold towards you. This just tells me really something. I don't know if it's something from childhood that appeared in your childhood, and it's just keep on going in your life. But I can feel that you don't feel that love inside of you that you should be feeling. Just like I said, I can feel there's somebody who is so loving and so sweet inside, but it's not showing it, outside, outwardly. You have all this enclosed within you. And you might appear to people again too cold, too calculating, or you don't want ignoring everybody else around you, because you just feel you're not loved enough. So why would you love anybody else? Or why would I give them some love? I need it for myself. There's some sort of this feeling. But you should understand as well, if you don't give love to somebody else, you won't receive it. Love is not something that, how would I say it, people have to work for, to give you or receive from you. You should give it freely, because if you don't, and if you stay in your cold, self inside and not giving anyone love around you, you can expect the same back or getting love for nothing from people. You need to start giving to receive, because the more you give, the more you receive. I believe you're the sort of person that you won't give more love than you would be able to receive, or more love than people would be able to handle. It's nothing to do with you, but there's some sort of restriction or boundaries within you, that you just don't give yourself too much to anybody else, because you either don't believe you will get love from somebody, or acknowledgement how good you are, or whatever. And it's in a way, it puts you in some vulnerable position. You feel that it will make you vulnerable if you be too nice to somebody else. But you need to understand, if you're nice to somebody else, people, if they like you or want to be nice to you, they will return it. And if they won't, then go away, go find somebody else who will acknowledge it and respect everything what you give them, or what you do for them. It's just like with everything, you need to find people that are matching to you. So if they see how good you are, how much love you're giving them, and you receive the same back, these are the people that you need around you. But you can't be hiding all this within yourself and expecting you will get something for nothing, or something for not much, input to anybody else, So I can see there's some sort of pain inside of yourself, but you need to stop looking at that pain and try to really go a bit more out to people and be more softer and be more loving, because this will enable you that people will be able, because they can't now, they will be able to return the same back, or even more than you expect. Because some people might be waiting for it, not just days or months, they might be waiting for your behavior to change for years, because they can see it within you, but you never showed it, shown it. So you might be quite pleasantly surprised when you start to give a bit of your love, your attention, your acknowledgement and respect to other people, and that they will be turning back to you and returning back the same thing to you. You just can't be like forever that island that is just like overlooking everything around, themselves, be the only one lonely person and never get anything, love that you deserve like everybody else. Love, acknowledgement and respect. That last card is telling me that once you will start behave like this, can you see these golden wings here? You will just open some sort of box full of, or chest full of some miracles and changes in your life that you would never expect. But I can understand that this is thing that could be quite fearful for you to do these changes. So don't rush yourself into anything. Start with small steps here and there. You don't have to do everything, turn 180 overnight. Do it as you feel comfortable, because you've been, I don't want to say stuck, you've been behaving like this for quite a while, and it's not easy to change behavior, and you don't have to change everything all immediately. Even people who are losing weight are not starting immediately with, running 4 miles a day, or having they don't stop eating immediately and so on. They have to do it, regularly, gradually. So they will get to the point that they get used to it, and they're capable to keep that, pace or whatever. So don't be rushed. Don't rush yourself into anything. Don't do it fast. Just do whatever is comfortable for you, and do it slowly. And you will, even with that slow movement or slow changes, you will see immediately results. I promise you that. Don't really be, try just a bit, and you'll see how big changes are coming your way. So I will see what affirmations are giving you from above. And this will be, I'm healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. So this card is telling me that you are overlooking your health as well, or in some ways you're not taking care of your body. I would say you expect, you behave like that robot, You just think, oh, your body will have to catch up with, I need to do this, that, but you're ignoring warning signs from your body, and that could affect you, negatively in your health. So I can see that from, suggestion from above is really take care of your body this year, by end of year. Give yourself more free time, do some health checks, because really this much tension and pressure that you're putting on yourself is affecting your health as well in some ways. So really be more mindful of how you're resting, what you're eating, if you're exercising, or just be more mindful of your physical body, because it's affecting something in this area. Your body is really might be on a start of something. Just be more mindful of your body and what it's telling you and why is it telling you. So if you feel pain after whole day work in your heart, next to your heart, maybe you should really slow down, because you really calling for some issues with your heart. Or if you have headaches after too much thinking, just try to take time in between, give yourself more breaks and so on, Just look on all signs that you're receiving and try to act upon them. Don't just leave it be and push yourself, to the limit. It's not necessary. And this my last card is advice from spirit guides generally for your life, as you have it. They telling me that you really need to stop being that, how would I say it, so serious about things or serious about your life. You need to find some way how you have more fun in your life, because this will give you a bit of more of energy to continue in whatever endeavors you will choose. And it will give you a bit more lightness, because you're the sort of person who thinks too much or thinks too deeply, and you don't have much fun in your life, and that's not good again for your health. So you should find in your life something that you enjoy and keep on doing it, just to have ease off from your stress, or have a rest and do something different than just work, responsibilities and so on. So they telling me really you need to find something where you can how do I say it, relieve that stress, how to get something different from life than just really like pushing hard towards something. You need to have some time off and enjoy your life as well, because life is precious, life is moving too fast, and you might miss so many nice moments with your family, wife, kids, whatever. You just need to look as well for some joy and fun in your life too, because they are as important as achievements or money or responsibilities that you put upon yourself. It's beautiful that you want to reach some certain point, but what would it be if you didn't have at least a bit of fun in your life too, and if you did not give it to somebody else around you? They would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching my reading, and hopefully I'll see you sometimes next time with another reading. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen pile number 3 and this pictural veil for their reading for rest of 2021, or what suggestions and information you will get from your spirit guides. So I can see from this first card here that you are sort of person that is thinking too much about what could happen, how could it happen, if you're doing enough, or if you're not doing too much. You're thinking too much about everything and anything, and that might bring you quite a lot of worries and even emotional disbalance, I would say, you just, how would I say, you want to have bit control of your destiny or whatever is going on, that you just trying to find every possible way what could happen and how to avoid it. And that keeps you in almost constant level of some personal stress, emotional stress. And any new input in your life, any new information, anything new in your life, situations, people, everything, your stress is like growing with everything new in your life, because you like to analyze things, try to avoid disappointment or whatever, and that makes you really like constantly on edge, I would say, almost. I'd say that really your emotions are how do I say it, they are affected by anything that happens around you, and you almost have not much control or very little control over your emotions because all of this stress that you put in on yourself. So I can tell that by end of year, this year, you might get into some, I don't want to say troubles, but into some situation that will really like heighten this level of stress within you, because you'll be thinking too much. You would want to resolve something the best way possible, and that will make you really stress out to up and down everywhere. It just will be so much for you. That will just even more point on the way how you're thinking, and then it's not good for you like this, that you can't be keeping on like this. It's just not healthy, it's not good for you. You can't be living in constant stress and fear in a way. So I'll have a look, what's the next card here? I must say that channel all these messages, so whatever is written on cards, just take no notice of it. It's just not, I don't take it into account, yeah. So I can see really, just like you see, when you want to try to put a thread in the needle, in a needle, in that small hole, you keep on thinking how to do it, and if you can do it, and takes you, you're just thinking of everything too long, and you don't have to. There are some ways how to do things faster, or how not to think about such trivial things, I can tell that really you're thinking about everything and anything, even silly or small things that you don't have to stress yourself out about. This constant worry and fear, might be even affecting your mental health in some ways. It might be the sort of, there are some people who's got like phobias and fears, but it's just really that because you leave your thoughts running wild wherever they want or how they want, or you allow them to go to the point where it's just really not in your control in a way. I can feel the amount of stress that is going through all this here. And again, you need to think how much it is affecting your life and your well-being, mental well-being. So I'd say by end of year you'll have to look more deeply into the way how you think, how your thoughts are, and how does it affect your life in a general. I can also say that you might have a bit issues with believing people or trusting them, because you've been hurt so many times, and therefore you might got to that point where you're thinking too much in advance what might happen, and you're trying to avoid these disappointments from past to happen again. And therefore you, with every little change or whatever, you just immediately think of different scenarios, what can happen and how to avoid them, or what you should do, if this happens and that happens. Everything new is stressing you out absolutely to the point of, like really that you get out of control almost, yeah. But you need to believe that not everybody's here, to hurt you or disappoint you or have something against you and wants to use you or whatever. You need to start believing that there are people that, not everybody's like this, and whatever happened in past, it's in past. You need to live your life now and in the future, and you can't be thinking about past disappointments and thinking of them that much that it will affect your further life, you know. It's nice to take some lessons from past, but you need to as well acknowledge that some of those lessons are not needed anymore. You've been through it, it happened, it was nasty, but it won't happen again, or it may not happen again. So worrying about what may happen when it most likely won't happen, it's just absolutely putting on yourself so much pressure that is not needed. You need to start more trusting in, something good will happen. Don't expect always like disasters or really like somebody stabbing in your back or whatever. It's just not working for you, and it's hurting you more than you imagine. This is the thinking that needs somehow, change, or, a bit slightly, how would I say it, adjust, so it's not hurting you or stopping you from doing things or enjoying things in your life. I can see through this picture here, or from this picture, this next card, that you've been really through quite a lot, and therefore, you have that strong fear within you that, this will be happening forever. That if you won't think or try to control situation, that you will get hurt again, or it won't have, or you will feel like, oh, it will be pain or something nasty will happen, but I will at least control the amount of pain that will go through this. You expect already that anything that will happen to you or that you will do will be in some sort of disappointment, stress, something wrong will come up. You have such a, way of thinking that you turn everything, even positive things in your life, into something negative, or some worry, some sort of worry and fear. But you need to understand this sort of thinking. It's only, this is learned thinking. You did not have this when you was little or when you was a baby or kid. This is something that you learned over the time because you've been met with so much stress and disappointments that your mind started to believe or started to get used to so much negative that you just expect it all the time. You need to start learning that not always everything is bad for you. You need to, there's some sort of really I would say stale thinking that everything that will happen or is happening is not good for you, or it won't be good for you, or you have to control it so it will turn better than you expect. There's another thought. Again, this is some sort of thinking that is I would say it's really almost paralyzing you. You paralyzing yourself, from living a better life. There's some sort of thinking. There's been so much hurt. You just might be you might think I'm not capable of changing, or my fate won't change. It's almost like you can feel that this is not right within you, that this needs some sort of change, but you don't know how to turn it for better for you. So it's not as painful or as stressful for you. I can tell that you might be already thinking, this is not right, what can I do about this? I just can't stop thinking like this, and it's round and round, and I feel so stressed out. I can feel almost like it's eating you some of your energy as well when you behaving like this. You might feel more tired than usual than other people. For one's freedom, I'd say you can get your thoughts again in line, get yourself back to positive thinking, but it will take some time. You don't have just one want, you have 4 of them here. So your way of thinking, or how to turn negative into positive, will take some time, but it's possible. Because this card is just promising that you will get this freedom from all these worries and stresses and so on. You just need to work towards it, and it may take some time, but you will feel better already when you start behaving or thinking different way, or trying to find how to overturn this round and round same thing going on in your head. So there is certainly not hope, but certainty that you're capable of changing this for the better and leave this all stress behind. Yeah, because it's not serving you at all, it's not good for you, and you need to find some positive way how to, one, start thinking a bit more positive about your outcomes, but two, mainly to get rid of all those worries that you have unnecessarily, in your life and in your mind, and you just, it's not good, it's not working for you, and it's often as well, how would I say it, rejecting all good things coming in your life because you just don't want to see them, because you don't believe they are there for you. So you are capable and you are able to change all this for the better and get yourself free from all these worries and fears, and try or start to think more positively and constructively and more better for your life, and start to build more that more positive way and approach for whatever happens in your life, without constantly worrying and thinking in advance what may happen and how to act. Yeah, I can see here from this last card that really you need to take care of your life, step in, and don't just leave all this situation taking over you or manipulate you in a way, because it's like something else is having a control of your life and you are not in it. Yeah, you don't have the control. You need to start actively, I'm not saying fighting, but start actively change this sort of way of thinking, so you will finally you will get eventually away from all this and live a happy, stressless life. Yeah, you are capable of it, and you need to take action. What I can see from here, that really like, for example, when you feel overwhelmed with some emotions that are negative, or you just scared so much that you can't think, or it's stopping you from doing things normal way, or acting the way how you would be, people would expect you. I can see this is sort of maybe behavior or thinking you might have, or some sort of variation of it. So when you get into this emotional, how would I say, roller coaster, when you think you can't get off it, you need to stop that thoughts in your head by keep on telling yourself, I will get over this, it will change, this is not forever, I will get better. Talk yourself out of it in the opposite way. Whatever you feel or do or see, just start to talk to yourself positively, round and round and round and round. This is called like positive affirmations, or whatever works for you. Or I will get some help because I need help, I deserve help, I need to do it better, and I want the best for me. You just, whatever will turn that thoughts or whatever negative is in your head, you need to start slowly building up positive thinking, or turning all that negative self-talk or feelings within you by keep on talking positively about this and that, not letting these thoughts really like lead whatever, taking a lead. Like I said, this is a matter of some, work for months, even for years, but it's possible really when you start now, slowly overturn this, and you will feel so much better. You may not see immediate results, that you will feel immediately like, I don't worry about this and that. But you will see slow but sure changes for better. If you want to, you can join some groups, where you have meditations, or start using hypnosis, because these things are helping your mind calm down. And hypnosis can overrule whatever is in your subconscious. So if you listen to some sort of hypnosis, good for relaxation or happy mood or whatever, this will slowly but surely overturn that subconscious that is in your head, still telling you there's something wrong, I need to really be cautious, and so on and so on. You need to start actively, or I suggest you, I'm not your doctor, yeah, or whatever. I never studied anything or whatever. Just take it as you want, or what is you think is best for you. But you need to start on keep on changing all this behavior and not to give up. This is not something that you do week or so. This is like something that you need to do regularly to slowly change that, that rolling of your mind to the opposite direction. That will work for you, that mind, not that you will work for the mind. So I'll have a look at what the affirmations are Spirit Guides giving you for the rest of 2021. So, I am rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I'm paired with a true match. My ideal partnership and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. I can see from this card, this is not just affirmation, it's just telling me that you need to find people who are supporting you, who give you a bit calmness in your mind. You need to find people that are, just there for you. And I believe there are some people like that and for you around you already in your area. You just need to really reach out to them. Because there's lots of people who can support you, help you. And another way how to change that negative thinking is doing something completely else that you enjoy and forget about all that sort of stuff that is, going around in the background in your head. If you do something you enjoy or chatting with your friends or whatever, this, all this is like going in the background and doesn't have a chance. You just need to push it away and it will go. Eventually it will go. You just need to find some sort of release from it, at least for a while with friends, doing something you enjoy and taking care of yourself because you really deserve all the care in the world and get better, You're not alone in this. There's lots of people who have similar issues or problems or but you need to start to look for people who will support you, help you and get out of this, because you deserve really the best. You can't be like this forever. Just like I said, past can't rule you, and you need to start living a life in different way and in much more joyful way, because you really need it and deserve it. You've been through so much and now it's time to change it for the better. So I'll have a look at what general information Spirit Guides are telling me, or giving me generally for your life. I can see from this card, not just that you've been through so much, but you always had a bit of hope or belief that things will turn for the better. But you do not often feel it, but you have this bit of hope within yourself. And when you in some sort of bad situation, or when you feel down, or when you just think there's no help or nobody will help you, you need to turn to your Spirit Guides and ask them for help. Because if there's no soul around you or somebody around you, you still have Spirit Guides that are there with you, that are there to help you. You just need to ask for help and wait. You're never alone. You have always somebody or higher, some spirit, your Spirit Guides around you. You just need to ask for help to overcome everything that is in your way for the better, So from this card, it's telling me for your life, it's important, your connection with Spirit. And that Spirit will always give you hope if you miss it, or give you support if you don't feel it from anybody else. So there is always Spirit world that is not just willing, they just want to help you as much as possible and support you and hold your hand and help you get through anything and everything that will come in your life. You just need to believe in them and ask them. They're there for you. So this is all my reading for 2021, or what you need to know for rest of your year 2021, and hope you will come back again, and have a lovely day, and bye-bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 4, or pile number 4, with the picture of older woman. I need to point out that I don't read cards, just what their meaning saying or whatever. I more channel from the pictures that I see and what spirit is telling me. So from this card I can see that you're living through some worries at the moment. You might really worry about something or some situation or someone near you so much that you feel like you're hanging out in this time, or you can't do as many things as you would like. Something is a bit stopping you or limiting you because of all this. I can also tell that this thing that is stopping you or limiting you, you just let it be, because this is something to do with something you love or like, or someone you love, you like. You just really allow it, because you need to be there for somebody or for something. Therefore, this stress or worry is something that you've chosen to or pick to undergo, because you're doing it either for somebody or for some cause or for something. I can tell that this situation is going on for quite a while, because you can see this lady has already white hair here. So this situation is going on for months, maybe even years. It's been quite a while, and it was demanding from you some sort of patience and how would I say, quite a lot of waiting and quite a lot of understanding. Just like I said before, this is something that is limiting you in movement or decisions or doing something that you would want to do or you should be doing, because you just wait till this will be over or this will resolve. And then you'll be able to continue with your life or continue with whatever you want. So this is just telling me that this is something temporary. By end of year, I have to say that I can feel that this situation will keep on, but it will be like almost finishing by end of year 2021. Yeah, I can see that this might take a bit longer than you expected. So you will it will push your patience quite a bit, almost to the limit. But it just really take in account that this will finish in a few months. It's not like for a year or so. So whatever situation you're dealing with, where you need to have loads of patience or loads of understanding, be more nicer than you would think that you should be or whatever, because you did for someone or something that really needs this attention. Just understand this is it's nice that you do it all, but you need to take care of yourself too, because I can feel that it takes some toll on you, some sort of, you might feel tired, or you don't see enough of friends, or it might be something that takes away your money. It's some sort of resources or health, or not health, but energy that you give in more than you usually would, or do, if you did something else. So you really need to think about your health and try to rest as much as possible or when possible. I can see also that you might have somebody around you who is, how would I say it? Who might not be happy that you're doing what you're doing, or having so much patience with something or somebody because they think it's not needed, or somebody who's trying to stop you from behaving as you do, because somebody thinks that you shouldn't be doing this way or that way things, or that you should be somewhere else. Somebody is here who is a bit interfering or making you feel almost guilty because you're doing this good thing, or this whatever you're doing. And I have to say that it's not nice, pleasant feeling having somebody like that around you, but take it as this person is doing it for your own good. You might already know it. They just feel that you deserve better or something more than that, and that's why they keep on interfering or trying to stop you from doing what you're doing. But they don't maybe see your situation from every angle, or the way how you see it or how you feel it. So this person might be maybe angry at you that you don't listen to them, or that you don't see their own point of view, that they want the best for you. Another option is that there's somebody who wants to stop you because they don't wish that situation to finish the way how you want it to finish. So somebody's interfering in it, trying to stop you from doing it or whatever it is. So I already can tell that this person is somebody you know, or who is like feel that you know who it is or what it is. There's something or someone who's trying to stop you to do whatever you planning to do or whatever you want to achieve here. I would say you have quite how would I call it, strong will. If you decide something to do, you just do it. And even if people are trying to interfere or stop you, you just will keep on doing it because you decided to do that thing whatever way you want, and you just don't let anybody interfere or telling you how to do it or what not to do it. But this card is just telling me that you should take sometimes someone's suggestions bit to your heart, or take into account, because people might be seeing a situation or that person from a bit different angle, and you should listen a bit to their point of view too, because you might be missing some small part that you did not hear before or you did not see before, something in this area. So try to listen what people are telling you. I'm not saying take all of their suggestions into account, but try to find maybe something common what everybody's mentioning, or what you think it's how would I say it? Why would they tell you? Why everybody would try to put you off this, or what's the reason behind it? Because sometimes we decide to do things for somebody else, for something else, for some cause, but it could hurt us at the end, or leave us a bit, how would I say, just like I said before, maybe less money in your account. Your health will be a bit, you might feel more tired than ever because you're doing too much for some cause or somebody. There's some bit that you need to find out from people around you that will help you in the future, because this is maybe a good thing you're doing, or you're helping somebody or something, but it doesn't have to cost you as much as it does at the moment, and people want to tell you don't do this that way or that way. Try to take it a bit into account and understand what they're trying to tell you, because this is for your good. You can help the cause or help that person or whatever, but it wouldn't be as costly for you, or you will have more energy at the end of it. Something on that line there. I can see from this card that some people might be thinking about you that you are a bit crazy. You decided to do something that not everybody would do, or you decided to do things a bit unusual ways for you or for them. Something unusual is going on there, or you're doing things a different way than you usually do, or than they would expect you to. And you just decided to turn your back and just do things your way this time, or maybe you do it more often, but I'm saying they just feel it. This is out of ordinary and out of your usual behavior maybe. And in a way, they're just suggesting me that, again, you need to listen to some advice from some people around you, that it won't cost you something. It's nice to do things your own way, or how you decide, or try to go blind with belief this will turn into something better or good or whatever. But I can feel from this card that, you can see that this guy is trying to step, into the unknown and into the emptiness. But that dog is trying to stop him, because there's something going on that guy doesn't see. Sorry, it's not a guy, it's an angel, but yeah, I call him a guy. So there's something in your situation that you need to look into, because there's some missing bit that might not hurt you, but you might finish with less than what you have now, or than you'd expect. Something in that line, yeah. Because I can believe that hope or something is stopping you from seeing things in all, its entirety. Just see maybe like 80% and 20% are missing from you. Something's missing there. The next card is here telling me that you need to really think. Don't use your heart or intuition. Try to this time use your mental, capacity. Analyze things. Try to think without emotions. Just like an accountant. I'm doing this, that. I will get this back or that back. Don't think about emotions. Think about really practical things and try to use only logic, not your heart, intuition or whatever. Try to see this situation as somebody else who will just see things what are happening without emotions behind them. So this should lead you to this, a bit more seeing this situation a bit more in its global, proper, general view. So really, spirit guides are telling me really use your logic, your mind, not your heart more in this, because again it might cost you some sort of emotional disappointment. Something is there that might be, that is trying to stop you from, they want the best for you. Because again, I can see from this next card that you are sort of person that would give everything to everybody if they feel they deserve it or they need it. And this is just telling me, I don't know why, I can see like there's something like stopping sign for me, like stop at this point, and we know that it's something emotional for you, but stop, just stop to reflect. Something's going on here. That your emotions might be leading you away from whatever's going on here or something like that. So I'll have a look at the next one. Because I don't know why, I just can see in this next picture. They try to, keep you for the future intact or have more than you would have if you did not see this. There's something in your future that can affect, something that can affect your future. So whatever you're doing now can affect you negatively in some way. I'm not saying in some way it's a disaster, but it's something that you would feel in the future. So really try to think really by logic in this situation, or try to listen to some advice from around you, because there's something going on you don't see, you just, or you don't want to see, or you overlooking on purpose, but you should be looking into it. Don't be just jumping blind into, don't follow just your emotions, feelings. Just try to think more pragmatically, practically, because there could be something in the future that would be you would be a bit in loss. And I can see that it would rob you from your enjoyment or freedom in the future, something in that area, yeah. So whatever you're going through at the moment, it will take few months, but it won't be a year for sure. It's just few months now. But again, I can see that people, they can see what's going on, but you turning blind eye on it, and it needs to really, spirit guides are telling you, try to think more objectively and try to use more pragmatic logic, things like that, because we want only best for you, and we want you to be, not unharmed. We want you to be your best in the future and have your whatever resources you have in the future, and we don't want you to be like feeling left alone or something in that area, yeah. So I can see what affirmation are spirit guides giving me for your rest of 2021. This is card of friendliness here. Whenever I smile and I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. So this affirmation is telling me, you've been too nice, too friendly, or too something, too good to something or somebody. and you should stop doing it, or not stop, but reducing the amount of affection you give into this situation or to that person. It's like I can again feel it will, you will miss something from it if you will do too much nice. Something will be missing, or you will lose something. You can do the same thing but a bit more on a, how would I say, subtle level. You don't have to be as much good or nice or whatever, and it will be the same effect for that person, but so much better for you. I hope you'll understand from this. And I'll have a look what last card I have from Spirit Guides for generally for your life. So this card, they're giving me a card of projections for your life. And it's telling me that you can always expect that people behave same way like you do. That they have always as a sweetheart as you do, or such a pure intentions like you do. Sometimes people are using other people and they don't show what they are really, what is inside of them. You need to understand that not everybody is as nice as you are, and that you may get hurt if you will ignore this. So it's telling me as well, choose friends cautiously, and after they prove that they want the best for you, not you showing them your best, and that will prove that they are your friends or whatever. You just need to see them as well returning back some of the good you're giving them. So you choose your friends, people wisely around you, because not everybody is as nice as you are, and sometimes it's nice to be forgiving and so on, but certain behaviors may be, how would I say, forgiven, but they shouldn't be forgotten. So there's something on this line that you've been too nice to people or too open, so you need to really be a bit more cautious, or looking for if the people are really meaning the best for you, or if it's something else going on there. So I hope you enjoy this reading, and hopefully we'll see you sometimes next time in the future, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.